Today, wow, there's a debate on homosexuality at Mulago Medical School. It was actually a short notice invitation, so we can't get as many people as possible to go. But we have volunteers from SMAG, since the call was made to SMAG, and we want someone else from the LGBTI community to come. We have Val, we have David, and we invited Victor. They called it a public debate, but since it's in that place, it might have lots of medics and stuff like that, and maybe other people who are maybe visiting their relatives at hospital might come to see, you know, homosexuals. They've never seen one before. They think we look different. So they might come in. But I think it's good that there's going to be a debate. The angle we are trying to take right now is actually to be, what's that English word, proactive instead of reactive. So I think that is one of the ways, you know, mingle with the public, talk to them, then they talk to you, and yeah.
Today, we are going to talk about an issue that has been viewed as quite controversial in this country, the issue of homosexuality. And with us today, we have very important people to talk about this. There are people from an association. I'll request them to introduce themselves if they so don't mind. And then they'll go ahead to give an opinion of what they think about this whole issue, homosexuality. On the other hand, we shall have members who think otherwise, and I'll also request them to give their opinion in an organized fashion. These are very popular persons, you know them. They are medical students, the people who will give their opinion on the opposite side.
Yes. I'm a second visit, I'm a third medical student, and I think homosexuality is not okay.
My name is Kuchus Henry, and I'm for the negative. Thank you.
Fellow learned colleagues, students, allow me to talk about this subject as an authority. You will agree with me that all of us have gone through this subject out. In our years of study, we do psychology, we do sociology, and the like. Here we are introduced to subjects like this. And you will agree with me there is what we call a psychosexual theory. There are three forces that control the power of man. You will hear about.
I hope I'm audible enough. Yes. Now in this case, there's what we call the Oedipus complex. Now, in there what happens is that as the child grows up, the boy will be oriented towards the female side. As you realize, if you're a parent, you find out that your daughter will be running to you as a father. Tell them in town. Then, on the other side, it will be a male child running to the mother. Mommy, I have a problem with this. So there's that crossing over. So once you fail crossover, at that point, you get what they call fixation. Now, fixations will force you to be disoriented. into what society would have put you to be. Now, it all comes down to what we call sexual disorientation. Now, if you are sexually disoriented, that means there are complications or problems that may come by. The body has 5 openings. These, you have the oral, the anterior opening, and the posterior opening. So what happens? If you force yourself not to go to the anterior opening and you go to the posterior opening, that is changing the anatomy. So what happens? You may get a prolapse, you may get ulcerations. These are wounds at that point. And this may expose you to HIV. You all know the problem with HIV.
A few of them.
Now the social problems here, they will segregate you. You will have problems being an outcast in society. Then you will also have some interference that may come around in society. Then later on you will find that much of these problems may become social. They will also interfere with your morals as a person. So for us in the medical, we look at this problem, the homosexuality, as a disorientation.
One of the guys is that they are not only having a psychosocial problem, but they also suffer from moral dependency and moral degradation. And it's my opinion that these people should stay isolated and find a man to
the attraction, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. It's not something you can change. That's why most of you think that you choose to be gay. We don't choose to be gay. Just like we don't choose to be gay.
Uganda, I'm a lesbian, and I am a transgender person. Homosexuality existed before colonialism. And you know what? It is colonialism that criminalized homosexuality. It is religion that demonized it. But there was no laws here in Uganda that against homosexuality.
That was quite an array of emotions.
According to the Bible, Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22 says, "Do not practice homosexuality. It is a detestable thing." Chapter 20, verse 13 says, "The penalty for homosexuality, the penalty for homosexual act is death to both the parties."
I've had so many of you discussing this issue based on the Bible, which Bible was also written by someone. But what I want to emphasize is what we call the liberty of conscience, whereby this is one of the fundamental human rights. It's a fundamental human right, liberty of conscience. What was written, I'm not supposed to dictate the code about my relationship, me and my God. The relationship between God, what does it tell me to do? It's what I'm doing in my view, what I'm doing with my God. It's not you, the lawmaker, to dictate on me. That's the liberty of conscience. So if I put your Bible